Alright, welcome back. So right now what we are going to do is the product section. So I'm going to show you how to create a product section on your main page, because the products will be the main let's say the main feature of your website. The reason why we create websites is because we want to show users the information that they need to know. And of course, if we have products or services, we want them to see the products and services right away. So right now, I'm going to show you how to create a section in regards to showing your products or services to your user. So the first one that we were going to do is create the product section flexbox, and select the 6 container and add images or add an image, add text. So create the product section flexbox. So we're gonna select the product section and set it on the flexbox, not the grid one. Okay, so I'm gonna proceed to my let's check this out again. I'm gonna proceed to my to my editor. So we are editing the same website using the Elementor, and I'm still on the home page. So right now, as you can see, I'm still on the home page, and the same settings you can check. So I'm gonna select first this one, this section. Sorry, I might startled you. So right now, I'm gonna create a new section by just clicking add new container, but actually what I'm going to do is a section. Okay, so I'm gonna select this one, the 6th container, okay, section. So I'm gonna hit that, and as you can see, we now have 6 containers available for us to fill in the using the elements. Okay, so I'm gonna go right over here and add a new sorry, what did I just do? Okay, no, the other one, the add element should be. Okay, so I'm gonna close this one. The add element, this is the right button or icon. So as you can see, now everything has opened, the elements, and I'm gonna select the image. So I'm gonna drag and drop it inside the element or the container. Okay, so, and I'm gonna select an image for that by clicking, and the first image that I want to show is this one. Okay, so let's, if you want to know about SEO, I highly suggest that you put something in here, the alt text. So I'm gonna put here green Nike shoe. Okay, green Nike shoes, because this will help the browser to identify what the image is all about. Okay, the alt text serve as a description for browsers to understand what is in your site. Okay, so I highly encourage you to put some details about the image in the alt text. Right, so as you can see here, now we have our let's say we have the product that we want to show to people, and right here it is already in the container. So just like I have suggested to you, whenever you want to follow me, you can always watch first, then do it later. Okay, right after this topic, or while I'm doing the design, if you feel that you need to follow and do what I'm doing, just watch a few minutes and then do the thing that I have done already, because sometimes you might get lost when I do something and I delete something like that, and you get frustrated. Okay, so I suggest that you look first what I'm doing and then follow later. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna select the other. Oh, maybe I'm gonna put the element. Let's say the heading right here under the image. Okay. So I didn't use the fourth container. The fourth container and other containers are still empty, so I've just put it under the image itself. So I'm gonna change the text. As you can see here, make sure that you are already in the content tab and select the text and then put the green Nike shoes. Okay, so I want to make it on center. So I want to make it centered, so I'm gonna go over to the style page and select the center. As you can see, it's already centered, and I want to change the color to black. If you want some gray color, that would look nice. Or if we're gonna change it to red, no, I think that's not an ideal color for the title. Okay, so I'm gonna put it back to black. And as you can see, I have no other what you call this, modification yet. Everything is set to default, and I'm gonna go ahead to the content again and select the heading 3 so that the font would have the heading 3 size. Okay, so it matters because heading 3 is also important with our SEO or search engine optimization. You have to use H3 or H2 rather than text editor, because text editor is for information longer than the title. Okay, and title contains only short words or few words, so that the browser will understand that it is the title for the specific element. Okay, so right here I have shown you that I have put the first and second element, which is the image and the text. Okay, so if you want to put text under this one, of course you can always use add element and then text editor, so that you will have more information in regards to your shoe. So what I'm going to put in here is the price. Let's say in dollars that the price of the shoe is, I don't know the exact prices, so I will think about the, okay, let's try to search the internet so that I could have more accurate data. Green Nike shoes, and let's see the price. Okay, so let's try this one and visit, so that I would have the idea how much it is. So I'm gonna select the United States. Okay, $90. I've just seen the price, $90. So let's put $90 right here. Okay, and after that I put that, I'm gonna hit the style tab and make it center to, and change the color to black. Okay, so just in case you want to make the price bigger, just go to typography, the same tab, style, and just slide the size to whatever size you want. I'm gonna put it on 90. Okay, and then the weight, I'm gonna change the weight to maybe 600 so that it will have more visibility. And right there. Okay, so I can hit now the publish so that it will be saved. Okay, There, so we have the first element, though the other that containers is still not visible because they are empty. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to do a simple shortcut so that we will not do the same all over again in each container. So what I'm going to do is right click the column or container, and I'm gonna select the duplicate. Okay, so as you can see, we have added a new column or container, and then do it again. Okay, so right now we already have additional containers, and again I'm gonna do that the same. All right, and then right here gonna hit the duplicate again to produce more containers. So right now we have a lot of containers, but I think I need to use only 6. So what I'm going to do is delete the other empty container. Okay, so delete. So what I have done is the shortcut, the most comfortable and fastest way to produce 6 columns with the same design. So I'm gonna hit publish. Okay, so my computer is running low on storage, so later I'm gonna adjust the storage, but right for now I'm gonna show you how to change the images inside the product. So I'm gonna click the image and then select the appropriate shoe you like to show, and of course you have to put information. Let's say this one is blue shoes with lace. Okay, so you can put the dash or let's say the hyphen along with the words. You can also remove the hyphen if you like, but the way that I did it before a few years ago, I always use the hyphen or dash, so that the I think the with dash or without dash, it doesn't matter right now because our technology is developing or evolving. So the browsers understood what is happening or what has been set with your SEO. Okay. So now we have 3 additional images. I'm gonna change other images too, and gonna select the right shoe for white shoe. Select, and then this one too. Then later I'm gonna change the description. Oh, I forgot to put the so where was I? Right here, I'm gonna put the alt text. Red shoe with, what do we call this? With lace. Okay. There. So I'm gonna hit publish so that I could save the changes. And of course, we can now change the title to blue. Of course, you have to put you don't need to put the hyphen with lace. Okay, so let me check if the responsive design applies to our design. So responsive design means that your design should match the screen of your user. So right here, as you can see, this is the mobile view and it works. And as you can see, everything is fine right now. Let's check over to the tablet screen. Okay, still the same. Looks good. So right there. So I'm gonna change the title real quick. so that we would have use lesser time. So red shoes, okay, and then white shoes, whatever title that would fit for your products or services. Now, in case that you are offering services, of course, on the next chapter or lesson, we're gonna talk about and make some design in regards to the services. So right now I'm gonna put the blue rubber shoes. Then this one is the red shoes with lace. Okay, I'm gonna hit publish. And because we have to make sure that the user will understand what this particular section is all about, I'm gonna add a title. Okay, to include the title on your images, on top of your images, you have to click this positive icon right here, just above the container that we have or section that we have created, and add a new flex box, and of course only the down orientation or vertical orientation. Now we have the empty section right here. So instead of putting the title just above each container, so it's wise to create a new one so that we can add effect later. So right now I'm gonna add the element, of course the heading, and drag and drop it right here, and put the products with S. Yes, and I'm gonna select the style and make it centered, and of course change the color to black. Okay, so if you want to add some spaces in between top and the bottom, so you have to go to the tab of advanced. So I click the advanced. So go to the section, this particular section, because this has a different section. So section, then go to advanced, and then you can use this margin if you like. So as you can see, there is some changes. So margin is different from padding. Padding is the inside part. So I'm gonna set 50, and let's check. All right, so I think it's a bit off. Okay, so instead of using the to link the values together, I'm gonna uncheck this and put the left to 0 and the right to 0, so that it will automatically set itself on the center of the entire horizontal space. Okay, so meaning of the horizontal space is this space. Okay, right there. Okay, so let's check with the mobile view. All right, so it looks good on the tablet and on the desktop view. All right, that's it. So I've already hit the publish and my work has been saved. So this is our product page. So I'm gonna open the incognito window and reload the incognito website, or yes, the view. Now we have the product section. Of course, if you want to put some what you call this animation with your design, let's go back, and I forgot to tell you that we can put animation with our images, and just go to style tab, hit the image and go to the style, and then go to hover and look for the hover animation. So I want it to grow. See? Okay, this one too. I'm gonna select this one, go over the style and hover, look for the hover animation, and okay, so we do have now two images who have the hover effect. So it is called hover effect, and sometimes, and right here in Elementor, it's called the hover animation. Okay, so just do them right and select the images and go over to the hover and put it the animation that you like. Okay, so it is almost done. So go to the hover and I'm gonna select grow. Now everything that we have just created has the grow effect. I'm gonna hit publish and look at the incognito window and reload it, and you will see that the effect is now in effect. All right, so that's it. So I'm gonna go back to our slide and finish the lesson. So I highly encourage you to do the task, do the what I've done, and later on I would provide some information or instruction for you to create your own website. Okay, so that you will be having the skills, so you would develop your skills in creating website using the free Elementor plugin. All right, so let's proceed to our next lesson. See you and goodbye.